I know like he lives within me, bro, cuz like I get my hustle from him. Like he was like one of the hardest hustlers I ever knew.
Oh
Like he
yeah.
taught me like, hey, you only have to make $20 a day to get this thing. And it's like,
Oh, yeah.
like he would like break down the
that
math.
street math.
Yeah, the street math. You know what I'm saying?
Real firm.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Real Firm podcast. Thank you for tuning in. If you're just listening on the platforms, all the platforms, you can check out the full video on youtube.com/@ Real Firm with an E and vice versa, video to audio. We had on Eno/Ivan Washington before, and he is back for round 2. We scratched some of the surfaces, and we're gonna try to get a little deeper. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. It's a great day.
It's a great day. A little rainy, but
yeah.
we get through it.
Yeah.
So we talked about quite a few. We covered a lot of bases last time.
Right.
But there's a lot more beneath the surface for you. And so one of the main things that you do that we briefly talked about was your photography career,
right.
And how I've seen I'm following you, and I look at you taking some very professional looking photos and all kinds of like venues and stuff.
Yeah.
So tell me more about that.
So like I've been doing photography for quite some time now. It's been years. I took a big break from it, and that's when I like was getting into like my beat production. But fast forward, I ended up picking back up my camera about like a year or two ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and literally just started going hard with it because I was like, well, I'm already good at one thing. Let me get even better at something else. And I remembered that I really liked photography. It was one of my favorite things to do.
So you're saying as a kid,
Yeah.
you got into photography?
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
So I would like always, take my mom's like little, the film cameras.
Yeah, and then develop them and stuff.
Literally, I was just clicking anything.
The
little Kodak ones.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
disposable,
saying?
and
Yeah,
you bring them to CVS or whatever.
Literally, I was just like this. It was just fun to me, just cranking that thing, and then literally just like click, click, click. And I'm literally just running through her disposable cameras, and she was like, why are you doing this? I'm just gonna buy you an actual camera. So she ended up buying me a Nikon Coolpix camera or something when I was a kid, and I used that thing till it didn't work anymore. So
So you got, that was a digital camera.
yeah, that was my first digital camera, like my actual first digital camera. Yeah.
Nice. And so you said and then you kind of took a break from that, and then you recently got deep into it.
Like within these past few years, like I want to say like especially like last year in 2021, I was like going ham with it. My older brother ended up passing away and stuff like that. So that literally like pushed me to like just go hard at it because I knew I would be great at it. And one of my friends was mentoring me for a while. His name is Travis. Big shout out to Travis, bro. He's literally been by my side through my whole photography career.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's been teaching me stuff even while he's been up far away, and stuff like that. He's gonna be on the way back. You guys might be able to meet him one day. I don't know. We'll see.
He lives. He's out of state.
Yeah, he's out of state right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, up in New York somewhere.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so he's pretty much helped me like mold me into like a great photographer, and I'm very grateful for that. So
let me ask you a question. You mentioned your brother passed away.
Right.
Is it an older or younger brother?
Older brother.
Older brother.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you want to get into details or whatever, but in terms of like the timeline of that, is that what spurred you back into photography when that tragedy happened?
Yeah, like it literally like gave me a big life wake up call.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like pretty much he used to say these quotes to me. He's like, hey, if you're not going to do anything with your life, you're going to end up dying off. and I took it to heart.
Oh shit.
Right, because I was just like wanting to just play video games. I
Yeah.
wasn't really doing anything. I was just partying,
Okay.
doing all like just wilding out and stuff like that. And I was like, dude, like I don't want to live this life. I want to, like, if I'm gonna live this life, I'm gonna live it the right way. You know what I mean?
So he was kind of like a mentor.
Yeah, he taught me a
Okay.
lot. Like I grew up. I had to grow up like pretty fast. You know.
I see. How much older was he? Is he? Or-
He was like a lot older than me.
Oh,
like,
okay. So like he was an adult when you were a teenager.
Yeah,
basically.
he's on his way to being like 40, dude. Like
Oh, okay.
his birthday is this month, you know. So yeah, like just 2 days ago, it marked 2 years since he's passed away.
Oh damn.
Yeah, dude. So that's, you know, a big like life-changing thing, and to still think about it, I think about it all the time. So
Was there? Do you want to get into like the grief? Like, was it a like how long? Because I've never had somebody like that age that close to me pass away, so I don't know what that's like. But like, I'm assuming it just ruined your like
dude,
a couple of months or something.
it literally like changed me and my family's life forever. Like
Oh,
it
yeah.
literally was like so random.
Oh, it was
It
like
was like
a
just,
freak
like, it was
accident
like, it
kind
was,
of thing.
yeah, like so pretty much like he was riding his motorcycle and somebody pulled in front of him. Yeah, dude.
Those motorcycle ones.
Yeah. So somebody
Jesus.
pulled in front of him and he passed away in the officer's arms and stuff like that. So
Oh my god.
yeah, it literally like changed me as a person,
That's rough.
like
man.
to a whole different animal. Like I was like, dude,
Yeah.
I gotta like do this for my family. Cause I was like telling everybody, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be the first millionaire in our family. I don't care how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it some way, somehow. And it literally like pushed my photography career to like a whole different level. I used to talk to this guy I look up to. I kind of consider him a mentor. His name's Mr. Infinity with the ones. If you guys know who I'm talking about, you
Mr.
know.
Infinity.
Yeah, he does a lot of weightlifting and personal training and stuff
fitness
like that.
guy.
Yeah, he's fitness. Yeah. And literally he's like taught me a lot of stuff and to just keep going. And I kept my head down. Like he told me, he's like, hey man, if you want to do this thing, you got to do it right. Keep your head down for a year straight and just stay focused on your craft. And I did, and I ended up ranking like the top 3 photographer in Tampa Bay
Hell
with creative
yeah.
loafing. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
When was that ranking? Was that recently or?
So it was about like year or two ago. Yeah, like
Okay.
it was about 2 years ago. Yeah, that it was, dude. That thing.
That's awesome.
It boosted me up like to a whole different level. I was getting booked like everywhere, and I'm still
Nice.
getting booked all over the place, doing all like my advertisements and stuff like that, and running deals, promotions, and stuff like that.
And what for that? Was it a contest that you entered or the?
Yeah, so
Okay.
it was like a contest that I entered. I was just like, hey, everybody vote for me. And I was posting it everywhere. Like I was telling
grassroots,
all
like,
of, yeah,
that's awesome.
I was literally just like telling all of my friends to just go on this website and just click my name, type my name in.
Nice.
And like everybody, all of my friends had did it. And it literally like happened for me. I ended up placing 3rd, but I got to be in the newspaper, which is cool.
That's so cool.
Like it was a life-changing experience for me.
Top 3 is
Yeah.
out of I would guess hundreds.
Yeah, there was a lot of people that entered.
More.
Yeah, there was a lot of people that
And
entered.
what were the actual photos? Like, what was
So,
the context?
It
of
was
them?
like, so what I do a lot of like nightlife photography and event
seen
photos.
that,
That is
yeah.
like my forte, and I love festival photography. So
Nice.
like I've done photos for like Wiz Khalifa.
Really?
Yes, I have
didn't
photos
know
of
that.
Wiz Khalifa. I've did photos of Sublime in Rome.
Oh,
I've
shit.
did photos of 3-6 Mafia, DJ
Hell
Paul.
yeah. I didn't know that. I didn't know you
yeah,
got that deep.
Yeah, I got a lot of different photos, like Dirty Heads.
Nice.
I got tons. Alberosi. I literally just,
you know him?
dude, I have like photos on my freaking catalog,
It's
dude.
blowing my mind.
So the thing is, you guys are gonna see it because I'm gonna be able to release them. At first, like I was under a contract. I didn't know if I was allowed to release these photos.
Okay.
Yeah, And like that's why I didn't release them at all after like the festival. It was a festival that happened, Reggae Rise Up in downtown St. Pete at Vinoy Park.
Yeah, a lot of reggae artists you just mentioned.
So it was Reggae Rise Up in downtown St. Pete, and I literally just did the photography for it.
Okay.
And yeah, it ended up just doing its thing. And then I just put it in my Dropbox and kept it there. You know what I'm saying? Because after the festival, you have to pretty much like ship the photos over and stuff like that and do that. But I didn't know I was allowed to post the photos because I didn't really see too many of the photographers that was a part of the event post them at all.
Okay.
And I guess I'm allowed to post them on my website and stuff like that.
So you haven't done that yet?
No, but I'm so excited for like people to see them.
Cool. I mean, those are big names.
Yeah, dude. So like I didn't get to show anybody because I didn't know I was allowed to, but like in the fine print, I guess I misread the fine print. And literally I was like, let me go back and read my contract. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's wild that you name. I haven't heard the name Albarosi in a while. He's Italian, right? He's like
something like that. I don't know. I didn't.
I can't remember if it was vice versa because I know Albarosi. Like I remember seeing like videos of like when he blew up or something. Like when I was a teenager, just scrolling through YouTube, going like through reggae artists, and I saw like videos. I was like, "Who's this guy? Oh, this guy's music is awesome." And I haven't heard that name in so long, and the fact that you said that like just blew my mind. Yeah. But anyway, that's so cool. And Wiz Khalifa, was he part of the reggae thing?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
He was like one of the closing acts, of the reggae show. And I literally was able to just be there and take photos of him. And I'm like, dude, this is like the coolest experience because we grew up on like Wiz Khalifa.
Sure.
Like 2011, 2012, like those like way back in the day. I miss those days, man.
Yeah. Before social media took over everything.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like, social media definitely took over. Now there's, like, a million people trying to, like, burst their way into the music industry.
Yeah, that's wild. So ever since your brother passed away, and then you have this insane drive to, like, make something of yourself.
Yeah.
Because of the things that he instilled in you, and then the tragedy of it going away.
Yeah.
And that's when you hit the pedal to the metal on that.
It literally ignited this flame in me to like go hard and never give up and never stop. Like it literally made me like it was like this big switch like that happened in like my brain. It was like, bro, you got to go hard. And like it's just living inside of me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So the one out of it's like the yin and yang. There's gonna be something horrible, but something beautiful can come out of it at least.
For sure. Yeah, dude. And I know like he lives within me, bro, because like like I get my hustle from him. Like he was like one of the hardest hustlers I ever knew. He taught me like, hey, you only have to make $20 a day to get this thing. And it's like, like he would like break down the math.
Street math.
Yeah, the street math. You know what I'm saying?
But it's real math. It's
yeah. So he was like super street, and he literally taught me like, hey, if you break it down like this, boom, you can have this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
that's
okay,
awesome.
Perfect. You know?
So
yeah, he's like, hey, all you got to do is make X amount of dollars a day, and you're going to reach your goal by the end of the month.
That's awesome. So he was like, was he like a street kind of, did he kind of live that lifestyle?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. But he's, I mean, the way you're talking about him, you sound like a very intelligent.
Yes, very intelligent. He taught me a lot of different things, a lot of different things, like how to carry yourself, how to do things specifically, do it the right way, and like just pretty much just be about your business,
Hell yeah. And like, so out of all that, is that the main thing that like what kind of message would you give people that when something happens like that, or whatever, they feel like they want to give up, what keeps you going, and what are some tricks or some, things?
What I thought about is like, I still have a family out there, you know what I mean? I have my family that I got to take care of and I got to be there for. So somebody has to stay strong.
Network of family.
And you got to make sure you be there for your family and also be there for yourself. And also it's okay to take those few days off. You take that week off if you need to. Like, there's going to be times where you think about it a lot more than other days. You know what I'm saying? But literally, that you got to remember, make sure you write down your goals, whatever you want to do. If you want to get that big house, literally, you're going to go get it. Just don't stop going after the main objective. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Just take that break. Take the break. Get back up and keep pushing through, because you only have so much time here left on this earth, and you never know when you're going to go. So live your life the way you want to live it and have fun. So.
Yeah, having fun is a big thing. I see a lot of people that like the workaholic kind of thing, which is good for productivity, but every moment aside from work or even in it, it's like you become miserable doing it. And it's like you gotta have some leisure time.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta have some time for yourself. And that's like what I had to learn. I had to learn that because I was just nonstop working. Like, there would be times where like I'm just like working whole days. Like, I will go 24 hours because I'm so hungry, bro. Like, I will literally not stop for anything. And I'm like, bro, you know what? I should probably stop. I should probably take that break. I should probably take some time for myself. I should probably go spend time with my family. I should probably take that day off.
Yeah.
You know, so I've been getting a little bit better with that. So
that's good. I mean, at a certain point, like, it's good to be productive all the time, but at a certain point of like, say, no sleep for a while, your productivity is going to decline because your body needs to rest.
Exactly.
So, like, there's 24 hours in a day and you can occupy them all, but the quality of that time can only be its highest when you're balanced. The balance is very important.
Balance is very important. I highly recommend it. Do not do what I do. Literally, it's okay to take a break. But it's just like when you have a specific goal in mind and there's specific things that you want, you're going to go no matter what.
If there's time constraints for a particular project, then I understand that. But yeah, in terms of like, but then, you know, those people that hustle that like that for they may get to their goal faster. Could be an argument,
right?
But what is that taking away from your spirit or your your
like
mental health?
You're going to literally like lose some of the sauce that you have, a little bit, if you don't take that little bit of time to rest.
Yeah, you got to recharge.
Yeah, you got to recharge. It's important.
Yeah, I was hearing. What were you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
I heard like Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been. I saw like him post a Twitter thing, and it also talked about how he's like he has no life, and he isn't like he's like mentally, taxed by constantly 24/7 making the most engaging, awesome YouTube content to be the biggest YouTuber that's all he is. And he expressed like he loves doing it, but at the same time, and it's a very high achievement and very successful, but at the same time he's like, this is all my life, this is my whole life, there's nothing else I do.
It comes at a cost, dude.
Exactly. But I guess he's willing to take that risk. So it's a matter of, are you I mean, I would say like if you're starting to feel like I would assume he's still in his mid-20s, I think. So I think at that age it's a little easier, but I would assume he's gonna eventually feel that drag and have the need to slow down. So it's important to find your own. Everyone has their own balance, So what's your, like, say, like nowadays? Are there still some days where you go all day and don't take any breaks, or what's your balance like?
So there will be some days where I go like in this work till like morning sometimes, but lately I've been taking the time to literally like relax and like go in at like 3 a.m. or something like that, and like cut my days and nights a lot shorter, because literally I'm like, bro, this is kind of taxing, and I feel a lot better when I go home and go to sleep and just rest, because like when you think nothing about work, and it can cause a lot of problems, especially in your personal life.
Oh yes, and if you're in a romantic relationship or your family, like you were saying, then yeah, they're gonna be like, I need you around.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, and you're gonna hear it.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude. So
That's wild.
yeah, it's important to literally just take that time and go chill with your family, dude. Take the day off. Go see your grandma if she's still around. Go see your grandpa. Go see your aunt, your uncles, your cousins. Go see your siblings. Do something. See your mom, your dad. Like
Yeah.
they're only here for so long, you know.
Time is short.
Yeah.
When I don't think I asked you how old are you?
I'm 27. I just turned
20.
27.
Oh, I think maybe you told me that. Do you know how old I am?
No, how old are you?
It's very odd, so take a
shit.
guess.
You scare me, bro.
I'm a bit of a vampire.
Are you 30?
Yeah.
On the head?
On the dot.
Wow.
In April, I turned 30. Yeah.
Dude.
I know, right? Nobody understands.
Bro,
Neither
you
do I.
look like 30, a little bit younger. Like you could be like 26, 27.
Yeah.
You're aging well, bro.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, so you're 90s sort of same generation
Yeah,
pretty
90s
much.
baby, man.
Yeah. That's it's a generation of we started with the computers in a lower state of operation than they are today. I can't imagine the Gen Z being like born into TikTok or I guess that would be the next gen,
Dude.
but that kind of thing.
Yeah.
The pressure to be like, oh, I need to be like all these people with millions of likes and then going after it. If you succeed, God bless, but that sounds like a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah, that's a problem, man. Like people who live for TikTok, Instagram, and stuff like that. But yeah,
I mean, if it makes you happy, I guess.
Yeah, do it, man. Do it.
But don't, like you were saying, don't shirk off your family or
yeah.
your loved ones, because that's
yeah.
important. You lose your social life when you
do.
when this is all you do.
And you can lose yourself.
Yes,
You can really
that's
lose
the most
yourself
important.
when you're like focused on like social media and you live on social media. Like I've seen it consume many lives every single day, and all they do is post their like super personal stuff on there.
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's
like
a
I
big
want to
thing.
like say like stop posting your like relationship problems for the world to see. Like
I've never
stop.
understood that.
I don't get it. Like please stop doing that.
Yes,
you guys need to
please.
stop, because like no one wants to know what your boyfriend was doing and doing some super weird sus shit. Like
That's
no one
so
wants
funny.
to know that. That shit's gross, and chill out.
Is that's usually like a Facebook thing, I feel like.
Oh yeah, Facebook gets ratchet.
Yeah,
that's like
yeah.
a real ratchet platform. Oh, that platform is like super ratchet.
Yeah, I kind of tuned out of it
Yeah.
once all my parents and their friends got on it. And then I made a separate account for my Instagram.
Oh yeah, bro,
But
because you know
it's good for a lot of discoverability and exposure.
Oh yeah, it is
for businesses on there.
Especially like me, like with the whole photography thing. Like
Yeah,
I get a
photography,
lot
big
of
one.
my work from Facebook, like because I have such a huge network. Like it literally has helped like pay a lot of my bills, dude.
Awesome.
So mainly Facebook and Instagram are like my go-tos when it comes to money making.
Yeah, I think those are the most trafficked, I would say.
Oh yeah.
And Twitter is like a separate thing, I guess. What was I gonna say? Do you ever use just curious, do you ever use like ads on Facebook and Instagram, like the boosting post for like
I would do that.
packet? Yeah, because I do that. I used to do it. I need to like make better ads for it, but how does that? Have you've gotten some good results from that?
Yeah, so it can work, especially when you're hosting events and stuff like that, or say like I'm doing a special, or I'm gonna be somewhere every X amount of days out of the week. Like you can literally say I'm doing like photography. I'm gonna give a tip for you guys, right? Especially for my photographers out there, I'm gonna give something to you guys. So this is a way that you can make some extra cash. Make a flyer on Canva. Hey, I'm doing headshots, right? You're doing some headshots and you're going to be doing it at a place. Say you pick a place, say you're doing headshots at your local Starbucks or something like that. Wherever it is, You're going to post it on Eventbrite, and you're going to put it in the flyer where you're going to be, and do it every single day out of the week. Well, not every single day out of the week. It's one day out of the week. Say you do it every Saturday at like 8 a.m. till freaking 1 p.m. or something like that. And you can literally sell tickets on Eventbrite.
Yep.
And people can buy these tickets, and they link up to you. They meet you in person and be like, hey, yo, it's me from blah, blah, blah. Eventbrite. They show you your ticket. You take photos of them. You charge them $45, $50 for a few headshots. You're making extra cash weekly, and you run an ad on that event. Everybody needs a headshot. Everybody needs a professional photo. So that's a little tip for you guys. One of my little hacks that's worked for me to make some extra cash, especially when it's crunch time. You got to pay some bills, and you got to do some other things, or you want to go on vacation and have some extra cash flow. You can do that.
Yeah, it's a good margin too, because like at least on Instagram, I think they connect with Facebook anyway. But like a post, I think the minimum is $5 per day.
Yeah, you can do like
and that's you get
like that.
It's like thousands of impressions.
Yeah,
and if it's local to your local area, $5 will reach thousands of people in your local area. They'll at least see it if they don't engage it. And then you get 10 clients that are each paying you 50 whatever dollars. That's a huge profit margin.
Oh yeah.
Ads are boosting posts are a great way. I think a lot of people they feel weird about it or something, but
hey, dude,
that's what businesses do. You got to advertise.
Hey, I'm gonna run ads. I'm gonna put money behind my brand any way that I can to get more exposure.
For sure.
Stop being afraid of what people think about you and what, you know what I mean? People think about your brand. Like, who cares? Like, you're trying to push yourself to be a better you. You got bills to pay. You got family to feed. Literally, don't be afraid to invest in yourself. Ever.
Yeah, I think people they're afraid of spending maybe the look of it, but also they feel like the money, like they don't have the money. But like $5 is not that much.
No, it's definitely not.
To reach 1,000 people. And if you know that there's a high chance for that to pay off, take the risk. It's just $5, and if it doesn't work, then figure it out and try it again when you have the next $5.
And don't get like psyched out, especially like having like too many different opinions in like your head from other people and your friends around you.
I have a big
like
problem with that
when
myself.
Right? When you're asking a question like, "Hey, should I do this? Should I do that?" Like, and your friends are giving you these weird opinions and stuff like that. Like, one thing that I learned from my mentor, Mr. Infinity, was never listen to anyone or anything that isn't producing the results that you want to produce.
That's a great,
You know what I'm saying? And I live by that every single day. Like, people can be like, oh yeah, I'm doing this thing. And
where is it?
Yeah. Like, where is it? And you're saying you're this big shot. And I'm like, hey, I want to learn more. Where's the stuff? Like,
right.
They don't have anything to show. So be able to wean out all the phonies and the fakes and like the goofballs out there, you know.
Amen.
There's a lot of them.
There's way too many.
Yeah.
And we're trying to even it out with some solid businessmen. And just good people. Good stuff. Well, is there anything else you want to bring up? Or
no, man, I'm just grateful to be here, and I'm grateful to be able to be here with you guys, you know, and be able to just say what I have to say, and you guys get to learn a lot more about me. So
right on. Well, it's been good having you for the second time. Ivan Washington, thank you for joining, and thank you for watching / listening. See you next time.
See you guys.
Peace.